Ms. Hurst from Hamilton County Schools. We are going to continue our unit on facing adversity, and today we're going to read a text about Helen Keller. You guys might be familiar with Helen Keller, but to kind of familiarize yourself a little bit more, we're going to do a quick warm-up. So I want you to quickly think this question through and write down an answer. Can you imagine not having the ability to see, hear, or speak, or even know that language exists? What would life be like? Take a second to answer that. Pause me while you work and press play when you're ready to go on. All right, so the reason we did this warm-up is because Helen Keller is a woman who did not have the ability to see or hear, and therefore couldn't speak. She was unable to communicate at all until meeting a teacher named Miss Sullivan, who kind of taught her how to communicate. So what I want you guys to do is go ahead and read the excerpt from her autobiography, The Story of My Life, which is on page 505 in your textbook, where you can access that online. Go ahead and do a contiguous first read. So just read it straight through, and then we're gonna take some time to think about how the author develops her point of view using her purpose. Pause me while you read, and then press play when you're ready to keep going. All right, so as you guys probably know, there are three purposes for writing, three main purposes, right? It can be to persuade or convince you of something, to inform, just to teach you, or to entertain, to just tell you a story. Sometimes they can be a mix, right? A story can be a mix of these things. It can be informing you about Helen Keller's life while also entertaining you, right? It doesn't want to be boring, but also persuading you that it's important to support teachers or something like that. So it's really important to think about the complexity of the purpose. So the purpose might be different from line to line, paragraph to paragraph, things like that. So we're going to look at individual details in this text. So we're going to think about what is the purpose, not just persuade, inform, entertain, but why did she include this? And then thinking about how that shows Helen Keller's unique point of view, right? She has a very unique perspective on things because her story is so unique. So we're going to think about how these details show that. So the first detail that we're going to look at is in paragraph 2. Going to just copy and paste it here. I did not know that I was spelling a word or even that words existed. I was simply making my fingers go in a monkey-like imitation. So why did she include this? What was this? Why was this included at all? So I think she, at this point, is just explaining what she did not know. I think it's important for us at this point to realize just kind of the vast amount of information that she didn't know because she didn't have any way to communicate. So how does this show her unique perspective? So her point of view is unique because her situation is so unique. Things that young children learn are brand new to her, which makes her story very unique. Right? And therefore her perspective very unique. All right, the next detail, I'm just going to put it on here, and I want you guys to think, what is her purpose here? So this is in paragraph 3. Neither sorrow nor regret followed my passionate outburst. I'd not loved the doll. In the still dark world in which I lived, there was no strong sentiment or tenderness. Okay, go ahead and think about what is the purpose? What is she trying to do here? Pause me and then press play when you're ready to keep going. All right, so I think, again, in this section, she's trying to explain what her inner world was like and to express her feelings. Okay, so now I want you to think, why is this perspective unique? How is she showing her unique perspective in this detail? Pause me, and when you're ready to keep going, press play. All right, so I think it's important to note here that she said, in the still dark world in which I lived, there was no strong sentiment or tenderness. So I think she's saying that because she was so isolated, right, unable to understand people, communicate with people, she has a unique, see how many times I use the word unique, situation. She doesn't have strong affections at all, right? So she says, she didn't love the doll. There's no strong sentiment or tenderness in her world, which makes sense, right? Because how do you love something or someone when you can't see it, you can't hear it, you can't communicate with it, you can't really interact with it at all? So I think that this is a very unique perspective. She's so isolated that she can't really have strong affections for anything. Okay? Super interesting. All right, so for this last one, we've done 2. You practiced on this one. I want you to take some time to do this last one as an exit ticket on your own. So I want you to remember that as a good reader, it's important for you to, I'm gonna go to a new page. It's important for you as a good reader to consider the purpose in your texts and how your author's perspective might be unique or might be telling you something. So this one is in paragraph 4. It said, I stood still, my whole attention fixed upon the motion of her fingers. Suddenly I felt a misty consciousness as of something forgotten, a thrill of returning thought, and somehow the mystery of language was revealed to me. So what I want you to do is to consider the author's purpose and how that contributes to the point of view. All right. Once you've done that, have a wonderful rest of your day.